Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back. Welcome back. Gentlemen, I need a balls check, my boys. I suppose I can balls check myself. Okay, never mind, I don't need to. Boys, we are good to go. We are good to go, my boys. All right. Let's continue our French challenge run here, huh? Let's get her done. Get her done, Cletus. Get her done. All right, we got about 2 hours. Got 2 hours today to make some progress. So let's see what we can make happen. And then we'll be heading on over to common drops afterwards. But for right now, oh yeah, probably shouldn't be going over here and grabbing this stuff. They don't want to aggro a bunch of stuff. Cool. Who's this boss? Are you the boss? Okay, you're the boss. All right. Okay. How the fuck is Leonine? Why is he over there? Leonine? Where art thou? Oh, sweetheart. What? Dude, what? Dude, this arena is always so weird. Dude, what are you doing over here? Like, sometimes they just run really far away in this arena for no reason. Tap R2s. Oh, I didn't heavy attune my club. I'm doing way less damage than I should be. Okay, that's fine. Beautiful. 101 bosses in 2 hours, easy, right? Surely. Godric's. I don't care. It's too late in the run for Godric's to matter. But cool, we found it. Them grippas. That's right. I got the grippa steppa zone. The good old grippa steppas. Yeah, I think probably going to consecrated as early as is reasonable is probably a good idea. I just have to get the other half of the medallion. All right. So, gotta have some pace here, gentlemen. Gotta have some pace. Because we have got to get our happy ass all the way down. Oh boy. As I said, we have got to get our happy ass all the way down to here. All right. Oh yeah, brother. Perhaps the least clean Gelmir grave I've ever seen, but you know, I'm alive. Ruptured crystal tear, huh? Very interesting. Schmagma. Yeah, man. Big schmagma. Okay. Good job, gentlemen. Rickety shield. Oh boy. It's everyone's favorite. Some say this is the best weapon in the game. That is what some say. Hey, Zilberfish. Oh, God. Okay. Well, it's good that they don't chase me up the ladder. That's a really problematic enemy to have randomized right here. I definitely got to go kill him. Get out of here, buddy. Stupid. Stupid, what you think you're doing, stupid? Agrad, thank you for the tier 1. Gentlemen. Hello, gentlemen.
Welcome. Dear Capral, please. I'm hungry.
Welcome. I busted in my pants. This is an experience. Bussy in one ear and Tanner blasting in another. Yeah, it looked like Tanner was having a good time when I was up there a little earlier today. I apparently am going to have probably the Gravemind level for the Halo marathon that we're doing. Apparently the hardest level in the whole challenge. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Hello, big man. Hello, big man. At some point will we make some runs in Demon Souls Remake? Probably not. Alright, hold on. Gotta lock in. Oh boy. Alright, that was really awkward. I got body blocked. Dude. Can you stop sucking me off, my boy? Is it gonna hurt? Oh god, I'm a fucking Death Knight, man. Okay, Sacred Order is gonna be very useful. I don't like Death Knights. Yeah, man. All right. My DoorDasher's ringing my doorbell. All right, hold on. Let me go see if bro needs help. I'll be right back, gentlemen. All right, gentlemen. Clyback, thank you for the tier 1. All right, what are we looking at? I got some boba. I did not get food. Tanner keeps us well fed during common drop streams, gentlemen. I tell you what, this is going to hurt. Okay. Sacred Order's gonna go huge. Yeah, man. Sacred Order did go huge. Okay. Oh, Primal Glintstone Blade. That is a real problem, Talisman. I mean, you see how much it tanks our HP. I mean, it's good to, like, start getting them out of the way, for sure. I saw the Ruptured Tear tech short. That was hilarious. Yeah, dude, that short's going actually kind of crazy on YouTube right now. It's of course a short, so like it doesn't really make any money, but the hourly viewership on my channel is ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen it this high. Jam made a banger. Okay, gotta be a little careful. Okay, at least it's Lanciax. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I really wanted the headshot. I can't see anything, man. I didn't know where we were going. Cool. Alright, that's Gelmir? Yep, that's Gelmir completed. Nice! Very nice. That means that we're out of, the shitty talisman. Yeah, the club R ones are pretty nice. When you aren't trying to get stance value, they do some good damage. Nobu, thank you for the 5 gifted, dude. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we've actually burned through a good amount of bad tallies. There is still Daedakar's Woe to be found. And that talisman is most of the reason why I want to save Weeping. I think I've gotten through the rest of the very bad ones. There's still some Scorpion Charms. But I think I've gotten through the rest of the very bad ones.
We rarely fascinate so about the bird if you have. Rise with your now you but the drawing I am Tannin.
Okay. Alright. I can drink the physic without blowing up anymore.
Someone please kill him. That horrendous serpent.
Kip, thank you for the tier 1, dude. Hello. Okay. So, let's do all of Mount Gelmir. I mean, honestly, I should actually probably be doing Forbidden Lands with some amount of pace so that I get access to the lift. I just don't know if I have... I don't know where the other half of the Halig Tree Medallion is, but that's what I'm interested in getting to there for. Oh boy. Is that gonna aggro? Alright. I don't like this area, man. This area is scaring me. Okay. You're here for your streak, are you, Jamothy? God bless you. Beach. Oh, this guy's gonna have a bad time. I've also got deflecting hard tier on. Think I should do a little bit of deflecting. Doing that. All right, very cool. I should have looked. I should have looked. I should have looked. Jesus Christ. All right. Well. I made it. That is another one of those spots that you kind of just always need to be careful with. Because it's usually fucked. Alright. Alright. I think this is gonna mandate that I pick up the Serpent Hunter in here. That's actually kind of devastating, man. I'm pretty sure. And since the Serpent Hunter doesn't auto-upgrade, I guess I'm gonna allow myself to pick it up and then go upgrade it instead of not pour it out of the boss fight. But also, I don't really want to go in there if I'm going to be forced into a +2. That would be quite bad. Maybe you should have thought about this. All right, I mean... Okay, there we go. Yeah, because I think I'm going to have to pick up Serpent Hunter. And then... Yeah, normally I don't let myself mog out of boss rooms. But I'm going to allow it here. Because... Well, I'm going to be forced to equip a +0 weapon, and that doesn't seem right to me. Oh, it's not even mogging out of the boss room. I didn't realize you could do this. All right. It won't be Serpent Hunter. Yeah, guys.
Let those out of a challenge find them well.
I promise I've probably done this more than you have. Yeah. Not going to use it on anything else. I don't know, that's just the way Serpent Hunter works. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. I've seen quite a bunch of this challenge. Never Serpent Hunter actually be here. Not sure it was supposed to be. I don't think you've seen a bunch of this challenge then, I'll be honest. This is where Serpent Hunter is in every rando. The only time it's not here is if you encounter Rykard before coming to this arena. Specifically Rykard in a non-open world encounter. But this is not... Serpent Hunter being there is not surprising or abnormal. Yeah, man. Deflected. Big deflected. All right. Now I got to do abduct virgins. All right. We take that. Make our way down to the big verge. And I am allowed in the future, whenever I get out of Serpent Hunter, I'm allowed to put it back on for indoor Rykard encounters if I want. And I might take advantage, but indoor Rykard encounters are never actually, like, threatening. It can just be faster if you use the Serpent Hunter. All right. This fucking guy. Okay. Big Verge. All right, what are we thinking? A Deathrite bird. Ow. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Okay, nice. That is Gelmir done. Like I said, I should probably do Forbidden Land sooner rather than later. But also doing much of anything else right now doesn't really make sense anyway. All right. Forbidden Lands time. Forbidden Lands can be sketchy. It has this, It has this, Knights Cav fight that is a little problematic. The arena is pretty spooky. Alfie Hops, I missed your prime, but thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Fire Giant would be a pain there. There's quite a few bosses that can be a pain. Big lumbering fuckers that knock you off the cliff can be annoying. What level am I? 114. About to be 115. Gentlemen. Popping off. At level 125, we'll have 54 strength, which means we'll start leveling dex at that point. Okay. We want to have a safe retreat situation. Get ducked, idiot. All right. Now let's take a peek at what we're dealing with here. Okay. Honestly, pretty good. The roly-poly move can be concerning, of course. Noble presence. What? What the fuck? So odd. Hello. Hello, Zappy Zappy. Stance damage is crazy. I mean, honestly, not really. Like, this weapon doesn't feel great against. In that fight, I don't feel like. You don't really have enough time to get the charged heavies off. I don't love this weapon in general. It's definitely best. This is a nice chess piece to get. It's definitely best. Okay. When you're fighting something that you can get charged heavies off against. Okay, nice and easy. But the recovery animations are just so slow. Thank you for your service, El Doble. All right. So is it mountaintops time? It definitely could be. Definitely could be. So I've left Weeping. I'm not going to change that. Ainsol, Shifra, Nokron, Deeproot, other Ainsol. So all the underground stuff is still there. Then we have Mountaintops. We have Faroum, which I can't get to. Moonlight can't get to. Moog, I could, but I'm not going to. Consecrated can't get to. Same thing with Halig Tree, Ashen Capital, and everything else in the DLC. Yeah, I mean, it's either underground or mountaintops, and I'd rather do mountaintops. Saving the underground stuff for something that's like getting like a scorpion charm, for example. Something that's bad that we want to get rid of, but it's not so bad that we want to get rid of weeping for it, you know? All right. And the mountaintop scaling, mountaintop scaling, yeah, isn't even higher than Dragon Barrow. And when we did Dragon Barrow, we were much lower level, so we still aren't even caught up to that difficulty level quite yet. All right. What if you get it at weeping? Cool. That's great news. Well, I didn't exactly do early DLC. I don't really want to. If I don't have to, I don't want to do Vare's quest to get to the DLC. Because that's just a bunch of extra running around that I'd rather not do. I would much rather find the Haligtree medallion and get there. But that's not always an option. Sometimes the Haligtree medallion ends up in the DLC. Which kind of sucks. Although, wait, hold on. I don't have to do Vare's quest. I'd have to get the fucking... I have to get the medal. Which I don't yet have. So yeah, no matter what, I'm waiting to get some sort of key item. Hi, Jen. Yeah, still not seeing any aging untouchables is a little concerning. Because there's still 6 of those fuckers out there somewhere. I should have picked up that item. It's alright. Okay. Chris pulled off an insane Chris moment in bingo today. What is a Chris moment? Chris 13 to 12 blanks. Chris loses because blanks got a line. What, he just missed the line? Why'd he do that? He thought he had won. Did he think the rules were different than what they were, or did he just miss the line? Missed the line. Ooh, Rakshasa's great katana. Very fun. So did commentary see him like relax and like stop playing? And they were like, the game's not over. Yo, GG's, guys. Chris got hands up, started stretching, and then realizes. I don't think I need this grace, but maybe I do. I'm gonna check out common drops right quick. Shit, homie, keep that shit pulled up on the side the whole time, my boy. So that you can watch Tanner crash out about something. Listen, I don't know what it's gonna be, but it will always be something. All right. Yeah, we can head this direction first. I'm pretty happy with Rakshasa's great katana. I'm more than happy to go for it with this. 3 stone sword keys is pretty devastating. Yeah, man. Would definitely like more. Tanner would cheat engine iframes to Master Chief if left unattended. There was a section in the. Okay, hold on. Let's look at the boss, and then I can decide if I have to lock in or not. Okay, we're good. There was a section of the Balatro video like voiceover scripts that we just put together. And Tanner titled one of his segments, "They Left Me Unattended and I'm Skipping." Which isn't cheating, but it is stupid. Ow. What? Get me out of your fucking armpit, dickhead. Oh! Well, gentlemen, that's the Pureblood Knight's medal. We were just talking about it. Yeah, realistically, I probably should do Moog next, just so that I can go to the DLC whenever I'm ready. Which realistically just means whenever we have a good set of talismans. Hello? You're the boss? Yes. Hey. We obviously have to do all of Mountaintops first, which means 6 more bosses. But yeah, then we can go do Moog. Scythe. Well, goodbye, great katana. It was nice having you around while it lasted. All right. Is there a command for the clip of the last death? Well, the last death isn't going to be the PB death. I think exclamation point last death should work, but also that command working is entirely dependent upon Jam being here. All right, well, I got another new weapon. And I don't think Jam was here during the last death. But you can give it a peek. Jamothy is unfortunately far too employed to be here all the time. This is devastating news, gentlemen. I don't know if there's a PB death command. God bless Crystalians, huh? Yeah, man. All right. Yeah, this run's going great. We're cooking. Absolutely cooking, brother. Fire Giant Arena is scary. So we're probably not going to do it right now. Probably going to do everything else and then Fire Giant Arena. I mean, I suppose I can go face check what the boss is, and if the first boss is not problematic, I can just go for it. All right, we're going to take you. Do this. Okay. Yeah, that's not problematic. We can do it. Yes, it is a two-phaser. That's why this arena's scary. But if I realistically shouldn't really be taking damage from the first phase, then might as well be a one-phaser. Alright, now which magma worm are you? Alright, you are the Mount Gelmir magma worm. Okay. Okay. Very unproblematic Fire Giant Arena. Okay. Nice. No, Makar is labeled... He's called Makar. There's two bosses that are called Magma Worm, but they behave differently. One stands up on phase transition, the other doesn't. The outcome of runes based on arena or boss itself? Both. The arena determines the scaling value, the boss determines the base value of runes. The boss also determines the base value of health and the base value of damage. And then the scaling value is just a multiplier. And that's what the arena determines. Which run was the PB run, trying to find the clip? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Talisman pouches are key item drops, which means they are either at vanilla key item locations or from bosses. Very likely to be from bosses, because there's a lot more of those than vanilla key item checks. Hey! Nice. Sacred Tear is really good. All right. Come here. Why are you running? Right in the titty. Punched his titty right off. All right. Little Nox flowing hammer action. All right, all right. Allowed to equip a parrying shield if there's no way to avoid an untouchable before a boss. Nope. Still haven't seen any of them. I don't know where they're at. They're hiding. They're hiding from me, gentlemen. All right. Okay, Niall, you're going to be kind to me because I've requested respectfully. Gaius, all right. What? Very nice. Whee! I thought that was going to be phase transition. Dude, how does that not hit? That's fucking devious. Yeah, man. Okay. Oh. Charged attack tier with a hammer. That's pretty good. That's a build. Alright. Now we just have the hero's grave. Left in mountaintops. Okay. Very nice. Okay. 49. 49 strength. Still need 5 more strength levels. Then we can start cranking our decks. And then, that means that somber weapons that scale primarily with dex don't suck as bad to get. Must be a maximum number of legs allowed to be a commander. 1 leg at most, gentlemen. That's all we allow. Okay, and then after doing this, we are safe to go to Mogwin. Yeah, exactly. Cranking our decks. I said what I said. Hello. Goodbye. Idiot. Big man. Let me bring you to the light, big man. Allow me to bring you to the light, my boy. Ow. Big man, come hither. Right in the eyeball. Excellent. Good job. All right. Physic. Brawn. Flask. Okay. Charge attacks. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Okay, honestly, these guys might be jump attacks. Yeah, man? Maybe not. I don't know. Because the hammer charges just take a while. Cool. All right. I think it's Moog. Yeah, let's get going. Off to Moog. Yeah, and then assuming this spawn isn't actually too fucked, the Pureblood Knight's Medal is just a straight up replacement for Memory of Grace. It's a Memory of Grace that lets you keep your runes. So, yeah, as long as I don't fucking die by coming here, then, yeah, I'm just going to use the Moog Medal as my Memory of Grace. boy. Hand is annoying. Alright. Let's bring some of the more aggro stuff down here, because I don't want to be trying to jump over these guys. Maybe pissing more shit off while other shit is trying. I think that might have pissed a bunch of shit off. Maybe I just need to have the courage. The courage to piss the hand off. Which I certainly did. Now I just need him to move. Yep, that'll do. Yeah, if you actually have to kill anything on that run, it becomes a lot harder. Because if you have to kill anything, you have to kill a lot of shit. Okay. Yep, the keys are great. Holy shit, lamp tech never before seen by the Bushman. It's true. It's very true. I can see where I'm going. It's crazy. All right. Okay, well, it's a spawner of some kind. Let's go give it a try. Okay. Was it a spawner or was I blind? I don't think this is a spawner. Chunky bitch. Oh, I needed to go for it instantly. Bro's struggling to phase transition. Yeah, I ain't gonna argue. Okay. His head's in the fucking ground there. I don't know where the fuck the ads are, but not my problem.
As clear as day. The coming
Okay.
of our dynasty. Morgwin.
Very good. Not going to go to DLC with Scar Seal on, for sure. But we now have access to it whenever we want. This is an example of one of those weapons where I wish I already had Dex leveled up, but I just don't have it leveled up. But that's fine. That is fine. Okay, so if we're not... If we're not going DLC, I maybe want to consider doing something underground here, like Nokron, because Rivers of Blood is pretty bad. Yeah, I think I'll go for Nokron. Pretty bad for us to get. So we'd like to try to get something else before going to Faroum, because Faroum's starting to get juiced. So we'd like something a little real. This is also going to give us a chance to get out of Radigan's Scar Seal, which of course is making us take more damage. Yeah, and we're past Deathblight Dancing Lion now, so that's good. Not past Invisible Black Knife Assassin, but, you know, theoretically that shouldn't be an issue if I have the torch. And I do, in fact, have the torch. Does dying to a fall count as a loss? Yeah. Yeah, believe it or not, dying is dying. All right. Huge improvement. I'm not grabbing that orange item. I don't trust myself to not get knocked off the edge. Is that a... Did I see the edge of an aging untouchable over there? I should be able to avoid it. This is a sketchy spot. However, this is a very not sketchy set of enemies. Okay, no, that wasn't an untouchable. It was just some fire. Big fucking bear doing? Bro really thought he did something. Ow. Oh, gentlemen. Dragon Bolt of Florisax. Ooh. But yes, there is a rule for Invis Assassin. You can put the sentry torch in this slot for the fight and then take it off after. It's a duo fight. A natural demi-human chief duo. Okay. Why are you still attacking me? Gentlemen, it's over. I killed your boy. What is French about this challenge? The people that made it? Are you ever gonna change your content? I don't know, man. What are you worried about? I went to go pick up that item. I decided it was a short tail white item. It's not going to be anything that auto-equips anyway. All right. Yeah, the short's going crazy, Jamesy. We were talking about it earlier. Going wild. Only thing that should change is bringing back 5-hour videos for real. Yeah, the 5-hour turbo stinkers. To be fair, I've only uploaded one 5-hour video. And that was one-shotting all 207 bosses. That's a video that I think deserves that runtime. I missed one? Oh, I missed the one by the Grace, I think. Nope, not allowed to buy anything that auto-equips. let's see. Invis? Am I allowed to put it on? Certainly looks invis to me. All right. Oh boy. Well, this is just fucking trolling at this point, man. Okay. Dude, where is she? Oh my god. Bro. What the fuck? Surely this is the invis one and not just like glitched out of the map or something, right? Do I have any method of like... Bro. Where are you, man? Dude, where the fuck is she? There you are. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Was it that hard? Okay. That seemed questionable. All right, Black Knife Assassin. Can't fuck me this time. Okay, that is a Crucible Feather Talisman. We got out of one shitty talisman, but we're back into another shitty talisman. We're not in a bad spot for it, though, to be fair. Invis Black Knife Assassin, gone, dead, over. Can't lose this run to her. That was fucking devious, dude. She really made me walk around that arena for like 20 minutes before showing up. Oi. Missing a great DRL match. Yeah, who's it between? Hello, Hello, Schmelden Beast. Bro ain't ready for my sacred order. Nice. Excellent. All right, so that's Nokron completed. And I've got a shitty talisman on right now. It's not Datakar's Woe. But it is a shitty talisman. Yeah, I mean, doing Deep Root could make some sense. To try to get rid of it. We do one common drops challenge every month. We were just late on last month. So they're closer together. A rusted anchor. All right. I'll take it, man. Already have something in mind for June? No. We do not. We'll figure something out, though. No, they don't get Godric's health. They get the arena's scaling value. So in vanilla Elden Ring, every area that you enter already has a scaling value applied to it. A Godric soldier in Limgrave is going to have substantially less health and damage than a Godric soldier in Haligtree. That's because everything's stats get multiplied depending on where it is. And every area has a multiplier assigned to it. And every enemy has a base value applied, or a base value for every attack it does and its health and stuff like that. So it's a completely native system to the vanilla game to have scaling. It does not cannibalize other stats from other enemies. It just uses the already existing multiplier. "100% perfection Stardew put me in, coach." Stardew seems really fun. I'm not opposed to 100%ing Stardew. How long would it take? Oh, I should attune this. Speedrun is like 20 hours, but if you don't know, then probably like 60 to 70 hours. That's a lot shorter than I would have expected. I thought that game was like way bigger. Shit. Goodbye, Falling Star Beast. Oh. I forgot. So in order to do Fortisax, I either have to do Fia's quest or light the Erd Tree on fire. Okay. I don't really want to do Fia's quest. I'll be honest. Scimitar. All right. Smoked him. Almost. Okay. A ruptured crystal tear and unfortunately a talisman pouch, extending the duration that I'm going to have Crucible Feather Talisman on. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I can't currently do Fortisax. I can go light the Erd Tree on fire and then I can do it. I suppose since I can do Fortisax right now by just doing Fia's quest because I have the curse mark, I suppose I kind of have to go do it right now. So what I'm gonna do is light Erd Tree on fire, get a Grayson Faroum, and then finish up Fortisax. I'm not actually choosing Faroum as my next area right now. This is simply to make it so that I can fight Fortisax. That's all that I'm doing this for. I am not actually going to Faroum right now. What happens if you die by a bug?
I have long
Well, I fell out of the map earlier in this run, and as you can see, I'm still doing this run.
And are you to commit? Very let my hand.
Like, if it's... There's a difference between, like, randomizer bullshit happening to you, and, like, kicking you off a cliff, versus load into the game and you're outside of the map. You know? So, some of it is randomizer bullshit, like, alright, that's a death because it's randomizer, and some of it is, okay, the game legitimately broke and that's why I died. Okay, gentlemen, truthfully, I don't know 100% how to follow the rules here, so I'm just gonna, I'm gonna do my best to play by the spirit of the rules. I'm not actually in Faroum right now. Like I said, we're just here to start Fia's quest to fight Fortisax. But also, if I run past these items, I'm never able to pick them up again. So I feel like I kind of have to pick them up to auto-equip them. Because otherwise, I'm not using what I get. Fortunately, it's like nothing consequential, but... Oh, fuck. Well, I found one of them. I have to get to a grace. Wow. Okay. Now it's time to go fight Fortisex. Wow.
I knew you. What is it to deny us like the dogma? I
No.
wish to. So it is. I must.
No, I don't care. Hug me! Steal my health!
Yet you
Okay. We found 1 of 6 aging untouchables.
When the God wins out there is, and I'm before the when at another, and I'm before the my hand. Will you still? This? How did you? Oh my! With this and claim you and though I can, I hold. And it the new as the rule. Please brandish, stay the by becoming.
Okay. Yeah, Invis, Black Knife Assassin, Deathblight Lion are dead. That is very true.
This, but I choose and I will who will in it. What great. This, but I choose and I will who will in it. What greater.
All right. Go away, health debuff. Thank you. All right, let's do it. And the Radiant doesn't have a debuff. Ah. I seem to have found the other ruptured crystal tier. Right. Okay. Now, gentlemen, I'm not going to lie. We're in a kind of awkward spot now. I'm several, at least 2, maybe 4 talismans away from getting out of this fine feather talisman, which is very awkward. And I still I have Weeping, but I'd like to save Weeping for Datakar's Woe. Beyond that, I have oh, I have Lower Shifra. Oh, that's a great option. Lower Shifra is a great option right now. Yeah, let's do that. Trying to do some easy bosses to get some talismans spammed at me to get out of this shitty talisman. No, it can't be 4 talismans. I either need 2 or 3 talismans to get rid of Crucible. Unless I get another talisman pouch, in which case... Fuck. But yeah, we'll just do Lower Shifra now. It'll be a nice little detour. Hopefully get out of the shitty talisman. And save Weeping for data cars whenever we find it. That's the real goal here. No, I'm not doing the Shifra shortcut from Nokron. It's a solid way to die of fall damage. Oh shit, it's 2 p.m. Fuck, I didn't realize. Gentlemen, I got too locked in on this. Boys, it's time for me to get up on the Common Drop stream. It's all good, though. We made some very good progress today. And I've got a good plan for how to get out of this kind of awkward spot. So let me go get to a Grace. And then we'll get headed over to Common Drop stream. If you guys haven't watched a Common Drop stream before, I run that channel with myself and my 2 best friends. And every month we do some Golem Fist. We do some very long, ambitious challenge for several days straight. As like a marathon stream, and it's live 24/7 until we beat it. This time around, we are doing every Halo Legendary campaign. We started yesterday. We are on Halo 2 now. And as I said, I'm heading up to that stream right now, and I'm going to be raiding out for both Twitch and YouTube. So if you guys do want to come hang around, I'll also be opening some Pokemon packs over there, gentlemen. I promise. Also be opening some Pokemon packs. So, yeah, be sure to come along and check it out. All right. We'll be back on this stream again tomorrow. It's going to be the same sort of schedule. A little bit of this challenge into heading up to Common Drops. So, I'll see you guys then. For right now, all of us are heading on over to Common Drops. Okay, boys? I will see you there. All right. See you there.